Hey, what's going on? This is Power Grind Boxing, courtesy of Power Grind Sports, where we're dedicated to the great sport of boxing. I need you to subscribe right now for a jab of boxing news from around the world, commentary and entertainment with a focus on honoring those of the past and the present who've made a positive contribution to the sport that we love, and we call it boxing. This is Quick Jab, where we're talking today about Demetrius Andrade. M to the G. Listen, I am convinced that Demetrius Andrade hates Canelo Alvarez. I'm convinced of it. I was just looking at a video and he was really digging in Canelo because Canelo just lost to Bivol. He was just saying all the he was saying all the wrong things that you say to someone that you say that you're trying to make a fight with. You got what I'm saying? Like, man, he was just speaking so bad about Canelo. And I don't think it's because of jealousy. I think it's because when Canelo had his chance to fight Andrade, Canelo decided to duck Andrade. And I understand that Demetrius Andrade, his fighting style is so awkward that it's difficult to want to fight him. I know that sounded crazy. I know that was a horrible sentence, but I'm telling you, man, with some fighters and their styles, especially when you're dealing with like a awkward, herky jerky type of fighter where they throw punches from so many different angles, sometimes you just be like, I'd rather not fight that guy. You got what I'm saying? So I think Canelo tasted that type of duck sauce when it came to Demetrius Andrade. Now, one thing I will say is that when you come from a negative place and you speaking massively negative about another boxer, a lot of times it's difficult. That makes it more difficult for that individual to even think about fighting you, because then he's like, oh man, forget this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? And then he already ducked you, and now you over there speaking crazy about him and kind of picking at him because he took a loss to Bivol. Listen, man, it's crazy that Canelo looked past Bivol, and then that's the reason why he just performed so poorly. Now that's my humble opinion. Now, I do think that Bivol, he just outboxed Canelo. He just was slick. He just outboxed him on every single level, and no one can say different. And they tried to Bivol him. They tried to give Canelo some rounds. Oh, man, they made up some rounds so that Canelo could get it. They tried to give him a head start. Man, he still lost that race. You got what I'm saying? But listen, Demetrius Andrade, I think his career, I don't think he's on the zone anymore. I don't think he deal with Matchroom and them guys no more. So right now, I think Demetrius Andrade is in a very, I'm going to say, peculiar type of position. He has a injury right now. So when he heals up and he comes back, I don't know if he's going to fight that same guy. I forgot what the guy's name was, but I'm just saying, like, man, what is Demetrius Andrade gonna do? I don't know. I can't off the top of my mind say, you know what, he fought this person and it was great, or he fought this. You got what I'm saying? Like, he's not making a name for himself in the division that he's in right now. He's blowing a lot of smoke, and then he's talking crazy about Canelo. Yeah, I'm just saying, to me, that's like the perfect path to fight no one is what Demetrius Andrade is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, you got to fight. All this talking on social media and you trying to do the Ryan Garcia. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You got to fight. For these guys, you got to demand your respect with your fist. You got what I'm saying? This is a gladiator sport. And trust me, some gladiators, they always get the good thumbs up, but you're not a gladiator that's gonna get the good thumbs up. You got what I'm saying? Because trust me, man, people can see you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you don't know what I mean, is that you look like me. And if you look like me, guess what? You're gonna have to fight to get every single chance that you get. You get what I'm saying? So look, Demetrius Andrade, we want you to get into the gym. We want you to stop talking. We don't want to hear you talking about Canelo. We just want you fighting, man. That's all we want. You know what I'm saying? That's all we want. That's just it, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, that's just my opinion. You tell me what you think. You feel me? What you think about Demetrius Andrade, especially his words for Canelo? Because I'm telling you, I think he hates Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But listen, this is Power Ground Boxing, courtesy of Power Ground Sports, talking about the biggest names in sports and entertainment. I got to remind you to stay on the grind. Peace.